Hello friends. So in this video we will discuss the rest part of the MCQ questions. So let's start. Okay. Hmm. So let's start with 41 number question. What is the correct way to create a tuple in Python? To create a tuple in a Python, so in parentheses, we give it in new parentheses. So the answer will be C. We know we have discussed already about this tuple. That tuple takes the syntax of tuple is within parentheses, and syntax of set is within curly braces. Okay, so the answer will be parentheses. Let me check what I have. So it was blue. So now I will give. We have here you. Okay, let me first mark this. Then okay. So as you can see, the first one is option of list. The second one is set, and the third one is again. This is not a correct way to define a tuple. Okay, so the answer will be third one. Next, which of the following is a valid single element tuple? Single element tuple. So suppose I am creating here a tuple like T. This is already discussed. Now this is a repeated question. Let me show you. I have already discussed this question about tuple. Yes, in question number 2. So the answer will be if we have to give a comma. Otherwise, it will consider as function. So the answer will be 1. Okay. So here the answer will be single tuple. So single tuple would be this one. We have to give a comma if we create a single tuple. Otherwise, it will be considered as integer or function. So what is the output of type 10? So this will be tuple. This will be tuple. If you want, you can check it check it from here. Let me type this. Suppose I'm creating T assigning operator. What happened? Okay. T assigning operator. Type of, no, actually I need to write just print type of 10. Yes, it is obvious. Oh, it's integer. Yes, yes, it will be in integer because we have not mentioned here comma. That's why it is giving you integer. Okay, suppose I am giving a comma, then what will be the answer? Let's see. The answer will be tuple because we didn't mention it. So this will be an integer. Okay. So next one, what is the next one? Tuple in Python are these are immutable. They are not dynamic in nature because dynamic nature means you can shrink or you can grow it. But we cannot add elements, we cannot remove elements, so it will be immutable, not dynamic. This is not mutable, list is mutable, set is mutable, dictionary is mutable, but tuple is not mutable. Which function is used to find the length of a tuple? So length of a tuple is length. We use this many times. Length as a length to define length of a function. Okay. What is the output of the following code? This is my tuple and it's asking you. Here we are using slicing, not slicing actually. So the starting point is at is 1 and we want elements starting from 1 to 3. Let me tell you, when we use slicing like this or when we use like this, then it will give you, that means the 1 is included but the 3 is not included in this. So it will give you the elements only from starting from 1. That means here 2 is at 1 position, the index would be 1, and again 3 will be at second position, 4 will be at third position. So as we have mentioned only one column 3, so it will go up to 2 because the first thing that means the lower bound is included, but the upper bound is excluded. So it will give you only 2 and 3. Let me show you the answer. So it will be clear. So as you can see, the answer is 2, 3. Only 2, 3 because 2 at first position and 3 at second position. So the answer will be this. And this is tuple, so it will look like this. Okay. Next one, which method is used to count occurrence of an element in a tuple? Occurrence. How much time it occurred? So it will be go for count. Count is a function so that you can check the occurrence of an element. Suppose in tuple, you have created a tuple with elements 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. So it will count how many times you have written 2, or how many times you have written 1. Like this, it will give you the answer. Okay. What does the following result in? This is my tuple, and this is asking you to assign a value at zeroth index. Here, one is at first index, one is at first index. So, sorry, zeroth index. So, it's this line means you have to assign 5 at zero index. But we know that in tuple we cannot change any elements, we cannot remove, we cannot add. After creation, we can do nothing because these are tuple are immutable. So, it will give you type error. No problem. It will give you type error. If you have any doubt, then you can check it by yourself. Okay. How can you concatenate two tuples A and B? So we will use plus function now. I told you in question number, maybe it was, let me check. Yes. In question number this, I told you with plus sign means concatenation. So that's why we will use concatenation over here. Okay. So in question number 49, we will use concatenation. So this will give you the answer. If you want to add these two elements, A and 2, B. So the answer will be 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want, I can check it. Okay. Let me copy this. We have two tables and I'm going to perform print in parenthesis A plus B. Let's check. The answer would be, oh, it is giving us error because we have did mistake something. Concatenate, A comma B. We have to write concatenate, so answer will be maybe A, B. Okay, let me check it. Mm, indentation error. Expected in, oh, intent, expect intent. Wait, let me check. So as you can see, we have created two tuple and we are going to add like this because you have seen that concatenate, it said how will you perform this. So it will perform by plus sign. So this will be the answer. Okay, next one. What is the output of T? That means here we are going to again use BODMAS rule. So it will multiply with 2. The tuple 1, 2 will be multiplied by 2 and it will be 1, 2, 1, 2. So the answer will be 1, 2. That means this tuple will going to, the elements will be twice. And it will follow indexing. So that's why it will be 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, next. What will be maximum of 3, 5, 1, 2 return? So we know this is only integer. This tuple is containing only integer. So max function will give you the maximum element. If we are using integer only, then only we can find maximum or minimum or sum. We can perform this method. So these are inbuilt function of tuple. So that it will give you 5. As we can see in this, I mean 3, 5, 1, 2, 5 is the bigger one, so it will give the maximum. It will be the maximum one. Okay, what is the result of tuple ABC? So this is a string. We have already discussed that if we go to use the tuple for Python, which is a string, so it will split. Here also it will split, and this is a tuple, so that's why it will give you like this. The answer will be in parenthesis because this is a tuple. Okay, next one. Which of the following can be elements of a tuple? Which can be an element of tuple? So integers can be a list, can be an element of tuple. It's true. List can be element of tuple. Yes, it is also true. Tuples can be element of tuple. Yes, it is also true. So here the answer will be all of the above. The 40 question we have discussed in previous videos, those are basic and we are just going to repeat. There are many same question, I mean similar questions, so that's why I'm just telling you the answer, and we have already discussed all these points. Okay, now the next one, what is the output? So this is my tuple, and you know that 2 3 is containing, this is a list, I mean a list within a tuple. So it's going to ask you to assign a value 9 at this tuple. This is my Zeus index. This is my, actually not this one. This whole list is at first index. So in first index, this is my first index, this whole list, and in the first index, the Zeus index is at 2. So it's want to assign 9 at this place. In, I mean, instead of 2, it will be 9. So, yes, it is possible because we are going to make changes in the list, not in the tuple. This is nested list, but we are going to perform this into the list, so it will work. There will be no problem. Let me show you how it's going to work. So, as you can see, 9 is assigned at the 0th index. So, it is very easy because I told you we cannot make changes in the tuple, but this was a nested list, so we can make changes into this. Okay, next one. What is the output of this tuple? If we print t minus 1 index of t, so it will be 3. I told you that 3 will be minus 1, 2 will be minus 2, and 1 will be minus 3. This is the negative index, negative indexing, so the answer will be 3. If we go to for the minus 1 index, so the answer will be 3. Yes, it will. It is right. Okay. Next one. Which of the following statement will create an empty tuple? Empty tuple. Empty tuple. This one. This one will be the answer. This is not like said that you have to mention T or tuple there. Nothing. So this will be empty tuple. Okay. There are two options. No? Let's check which will be the answer. Suppose I'm creating this, and now I will check the type. Print type of T. So it would be tuple. Yes, it is tuple. So it will be a tuple. You don't need to mention like this tuple because it's not dictionary. In dictionary and said there is confusion, but if you are going to create an empty dictionary, then you can just write, you can give the syntax curly braces. But if you are going to create a empty set, then you have to write over there set, assigning operator set, and parenthesis. Okay. So the next question is, what is the result of T 1 2 3? This is my tuple 1 2 3, and I'm going to print 4 in T. I'm going to check whether the 4 is in T or not. So it will give you false. You can see T 4 is not present. So it will give you false. Okay. Next, which of the following statement about tuples is false? So tuple can be nested. We have seen so many examples that tuple can be nested. It can hold set, dictionary, list, and tuple also. So it is nested. Tuple are ordered. Yes, it is again true. Tuple can be modified after creation. No, this one is wrong. Tuple can contain mixed data type. Yes, this is also true. So this is asking which type, which is false. So this will be your false answer. Okay, next one. What does the following code do? What does the following code do? So what will be the answer? This is your tuple 123 and del T0. We know that it is immutable, so it's not going to do anything. It will raise an error. Let's check that whether it's working or not. I know it will not work, but still I want to show you that how the error is coming and what type of error you will get. Print T. So the answer will be error. Tuple object doesn't support item deletion. So this will be your answer. So there is an error. Deletion last element, delete whole tuple, delete first element. No, it will give you error. Error will be the right answer. Okay, next one. What will be the output of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? Okay, these are two tuples. And checking age, we have done so many times this type of question. I mean, this question. So this is a repeated question and it's repeating so many times. So this will be true because this is tuple. If we go to check for list, then it will be false. But this is tuple and tuple is immutable, so it will be true because Python is going to reuse its memory. Okay. So. What we should discuss the rest of the 20 questions or not? Okay, I will discuss rest of the questions in the next video. So it will be easy to understand in a small way. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, and in next video we will cover the last 20 questions. Okay, stay happy, healthy, and keep practicing. Okay, bye bye.